Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're going into something incredibly special, rare images of Kim Basinger that you've probably never seen before, along with untold stories that will blow your mind. From her early days as a small-town girl to becoming a Hollywood icon, Kim's career is full of surprises. Stick around until the end because we've got a jaw-dropping photo and narrative that will leave you speechless. Let's get started. First up, picture this, a young Kim Basinger, not yet a star, standing in front of a modest cafe in Georgia. This grainy image depicts her at just 17, with enormous goals in her eyes. She wasn't always the glamorous actress we know from movies like 9½ Weeks or Batman. Kim was up in Athens, Georgia, far from the dazzling lights of Hollywood. This shot, taken by a local photographer, shows her in a simple sundress, smiling shyly. What is the untold tale in this case? Kim was working as a waitress at that diner, saving every dime to chase her modeling dreams in New York. Can you see her juggling dishes and dreaming of the big screen? It's a reminder that even stars start somewhere tiny. Keep watching, because there's an even rarer photo coming ahead. Now, let's fast forward to the 1970s. Here's a gorgeous black and white portrait of Kim during her modeling days. In New York City, she's modeling for a shampoo ad, her golden hair flowing like she's in a fairy tale. This image is so uncommon because it was never published. The ad campaign got scrapped. But here's the juicy story. Kim almost gave up modeling due to the competitive profession. She once claimed she felt like just a face in a throng, and the rejection was terrible. Yet, this photo depicts her resilience. That glitter in her eyes, it's like she knew she was destined for more. Want to know how she went from this moment to Hollywood? Stay put! Next, we've got a candid shot that's pure gold. It's Kim on the set of her first big movie, Hard Country. In 1981, she's smiling with the team, covered in dust from a desert scene. This portrait is uncommon because it shows Kim entirely unfiltered, no makeup, no glamour, just her innate appeal. The untold tale. Kim was afraid throughout this shoot. She was new to performing and felt out of place among seasoned actresses. But the director recognized something extraordinary in her natural talent. This moment marked the start of her ascent to prominence. Isn't it amazing how one photo can store so much history? Stick with me, because the following one is much more shocking. Have you ever wondered what Kim Basinger was like off-screen, away from the cameras? This next photo provides us a glimpse. It's a Polaroid from the 1980s, depicting Kim at a charity event, holding a puppy and smiling ear to ear. This wasn't manufactured for publicity, it was captured by a buddy and hidden away for years. The story behind it, Kim has always been a passionate animal lover. She discreetly sponsored animal shelters long before it was hip. In fact, she once spent an entire weekend fostering rescue puppies, even while she was at the zenith of her celebrity. This photo reminds us that Kim's heart is as large as her talent. Curious about her Hollywood peak? Continue to observe. Now, let's discuss about Kim's memorable part in 9½ Weeks. This color photo from the set is a gem. Kim in that legendary silk dress, mid-scene with Mickey Rourke. The chemistry is electrifying, even in a still photograph. But here's the untold story. Kim almost rejected down this part because she was frightened about its strong scenes. She spent weeks debating, terrified it may define her career in the wrong way. Spoiler alert, she took the risk, and it made her a household name. This photo shows that key moment when she stepped into her power as an actress. Want to see an even rarer photo from her Batman days? Don't click away. Speaking of Batman, check out this behind-the-scenes photo from 1989. Kim, as Vicky Vale, is standing with Jack Nicholson's Joker outfit in the backdrop. The grin on her face says it all. She was having a blast. This shot is incredibly unusual because it was taken by a crew member and never meant for the public. The story here, Kim and Jack became close friends on set, often joking between takes to lighten the mood. Kim subsequently claimed working on Batman felt like being part of a cultural phenomenon. Can you realize this was over 30 years ago? Stay closely, because we're about to get personal with Kim's life. Off-screen, here's a photo that tugs at the heartstrings. It's Kim in the 1990s holding her daughter Ireland at a park. This casual photo, taken by a family friend, depicts Kim as a mom, not a star. The untold tale. Kim stepped back from Hollywood to focus on parenting Ireland, even when she was offered significant jobs. She wanted to give her daughter a regular life away from the spotlight. This shot is so rare because Kim jealously protected her family's privacy. It's a nice reminder that beyond the glitz, she's a dedicated mom. Want to know about a photo that startled even her closest friends? Watch through to the very finish. Alright, let's delve into the 2000s. This following photo is from a low-key session Kim did for a tiny magazine. She's in a simple sweater, looking effortlessly gorgeous. Why is this rare? The magazine dissolved before the issue went to print. Thus, this image lay buried for years. The story behind it: Kim was remaking herself after a rough decade, including a high-profile divorce. She took on this assignment to remind herself and the world that she was still a powerhouse. This photo portrays her courage and grace throughout a comeback. Isn't it inspiring how she kept shining? The following story is much stranger, so don't miss it. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for, the rarest shot of all. This is Kim in 2010 at a private art gallery event. She's standing in front of a painting, fully unconscious of the camera. Her demeanor is peaceful, almost if she's buried in thought. Why is this so special? This photo was captured by an amateur photographer who happened to be at the event, and it surfaced online years later. The untold tale: Kim has a tremendous interest for art and often attends tiny gallery openings to promote emerging artists. She's never advertised this enthusiasm, making this moment a hidden gem. It displays a side of Kim that's quiet, reflective, and deeply creative. As promised, here's the final thought. Kim Basinger's legacy isn't just in her movies, it's in the quiet moments, the invisible difficulties, and the decisions she made to stay true to herself. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. If you want more rare photographs and untold stories about your favorite stars, subscribe and switch on alerts. You won't want to miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the upcoming video.